Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you tell me where you come from?
I'm from Halong City.
Now, in this first part, I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself. Let's start by talking about what you do. Do you work? Are you a student?
Well, I am a student. I'm a high school student.
What are you studying?
At my school, I have to cover a lot of subjects such as physics, chemistry, math, English, and literatures.
What do you like most about your subjects?
Most about my subject, I think it's the quiet. I don't have a lot of homeworks. It's and we rather than doing a lot of homework, we practice a lot at class, and my teachers, they are very good, so I get a lot of knowledge.
What would you like to do when you finish your studies?
When I have finished high schools, I look forward to studying in university, preferably in the US, because the education standard in the US are high and quality are great.
Now let's talk about holidays. Do you often go on holiday?
No, I don't. What a pity. That's a pity.
What did you do when you went on your last holiday?
Let me remember. My last holiday. My last holiday was one trip I took to Singapore. Initially, it was for me to visit my cousin who was studying there, and back in that trip, my cousin took me to visit a lot of very interesting places, such as the Marina Bay, the small bay where the lion, the merlion, the sea lion statue there, and also visit the Universal Studio where I have played video games for all day long. And it was a very interesting experience because Singapore, they are much more developed than Hanoi, and I get to know much more about the culture.
If you were given a free holiday, where would you like to go?
A free holiday, definitely to Paris, because my sister is studying there, and this summer she could not fly back to Vietnam to visit her family, so I would love to have a chance to visit her instead. And also Paris is like one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and I would love to have a chance to visit it.
Do you think people have enough holidays these days?
I think yes. In my opinion, people now have more free time, even though their workload are much heavier, and since the income of people are overall higher than in the past, they have enough money to afford some, and they have time to go to holidays, so they have more holidays.
Now let's talk about meeting new people. Do you like meeting new people?
Partially I do, but overall I don't really like meeting new people, because obviously I don't know much about them, and they may annoy me in some way or the other, so not quite.
Do you prefer meeting people from other countries or from your own country?
If I were to meet some strange people, I would prefer to meet people from foreign countries, because I have a chance to get to know more about the countries and other interesting things, and I would love to have a very I would expect to have some exotic experience.
When new guests come to your home, how do you make them feel welcome?
Would you mind repeating? Because
when new guests or new people come to your home, how do you make them feel welcome?
I think offer them of course, we have to greet them with great enthusiasm, and simply offer them some kind of drinks, tea or even wine, and sit down and have a sit down and have a friendly talk with them. I think that's the way to do it.